Hey everyone, it's me, Donna. I'm making this video to kind of let people know what I've been up to lately, and try to explain some ideas that I have, because my brain is like just exploding with ideas. I mean, just unbelievable, like never before. It's just, I just can't believe it. And it's like invention ideas. And it's like, oh my God, it's like I'm going to drive myself crazy. But it's like everything, every day, something inspires me. It could be some little something, just, and it's like, whoa, it's like it triggers something in my brain, and it just like, whoa, it just, wow. It just blows my mind. Right now, my ideas are on powdered perfume, if that makes any sense to anyone. I've got that rolling around in my head, as well as a cube, triangle, and a ball like projectors that project out images onto screens. Also a security projector thingy. I've got that going around in my head. And also with the cube thing, I have an idea where you can link it up to your TV. And of course this would require getting TV and product companies and all that, getting everyone involved. It would involve having apps, all that type of thing. And also it would deal with smell-o-vision. I've heard so many people talk about smell-o-vision for like the longest time, and everybody's like, yeah, one day maybe we'll get smell-o-vision. Well, I got an idea for that, believe it or not. As for the cubes that link up with the TV, now before people go, hear me out. Okay, you got your regular cubes and this is the cubes and triangles and balls and all that I'm thinking of. It would require getting, record companies and all kinds of other different companies on board to project images and stuff. It might revive the music industry, because there will be some awesome things and awesome content that can be displayed through these devices that you can't get on the computer, that you can't, they can get artists to, do all kinds of things to have this stuff put onto these cubes and make it exclusive to the cube, or whatever, whatever the name is that gets created for these devices. All of the content will be exclusive to that. And they can even go back and pick out like people that are deceased, famous people, whatever. If they can get permission from the estates, people can revamp all these computer people and software people and all that stuff. Music industry can all revamp stuff, and it can be exclusive to these devices. And basically how these devices work is, you have the cube, the projector things, and you can have 2 or 3 different projectors onto the cube or whatever. And it will project out, and the device will come with a screen or screens, depending on the package you get or whatever, and it will project out. Because I know this can be done. It can be done with minimum size. I've even seen projectors on wristbands that project out people's phones onto their wrist, and these are like little bitty skinny wristbands, and with a little old bitty projector, and it projects out, so it doesn't need big, bulky, any kind of, like your regular projectors that you buy that project onto the wall. You can get the, teeny tiny. The technology is here, folks. It's here. So this thing can be created and it can project out onto a screen, a specialized screen. I don't want to give all my details away here. And project these images, and you can cut the lights out and sit and watch these apps and these videos and slideshows or whatever, and have them project out onto this screen, or sheets of plastic or whatever, and watch that. And it would just be so different. It would be a whole different experience. It's almost as if they're there. It's like, in my opinion, hopefully it would be better than TV. It would be, kind of like holographic stuff. And, a lot of it would be. And, of course, I know there's different terms for holograms, holographic stuff, if you get real technical with it. So it depends on, the technical people can call it whatever the heck they want, but I'll call it hologram type stuff. And probably, the folks out there, if that's what they want to call it, whatever. But anyway, to me, it would just be wonderful. I think it would be cool. It would be a whole new different thing. I think it would be popular. But as for, let me steer back to the whole, the device that's connected with the TV. It can be wireless, or it can be connected up through a cord, one of those HDMI cords or USB cord. However it can be done, you can hook this device up to your TV, and it would kind of work the same way as the other cube that I was talking about, except once you get everybody on board, or most or many companies, because you're probably not going to get most. You just starting out at there might be a handful of companies that get on board. All right. As commercials play, or even before TV shows come on, there can be things that show up on this cube, the screen, the projector, the image coming out of the projector. It can be a little something, something extra while whatever's going on your TV. Let's just say you're watching a cola commercial. Well, while you're watching that, and whatever's going on in the cola commercial, certain aspects of it could be going on your projector, and it can even have like maybe a Coke pouring by itself, or just different things. There may be something linked up directly with that commercial, and all that type of thing that could be going on. I mean, how awesome would that be? And the way that it would be set up, the plastic or whatever will be basically somewhat see-through. It won't be, because it will have to be tinted in order for this to work. From what I've learned and all that, there has to be some level of tinting in order for the image, the projected image, to show up properly onto the plastic screen or whatever. If that makes any sense to some folks out there. But it will still be see-through enough to where, you will see whatever's behind it. And it will give an awesome effect, especially if you've got the lights cut out and all that. Totally awesome. Okay, I may be giving away too much, but I can't help it. It's like I just got to share. And I will be making animations and everything. Some things I think I will be making public, and some things I will kind of have privately, because I would like for some companies out there to take my ideas and pay me. It'd be nice to get paid some money and do something with it. But as for the smell-o-vision, okay, let me get back to that. I'm sorry for drifting off from that. Okay. All right, there can also be a smelling device, whether it be a little bit of steam or however it's done. There can be these packets. Some can already come with a device, and other packets you can either buy at the store or buy through websites, because there will be websites set up with apps and all kinds of stuff. I mean, once these companies and everybody gets linked up, it would be an amazing thing. But anyway, okay. All right, through these packets, like whatever companies that are originally on board, there can be certain, like the packet could be like maybe like a little square packet that you stick into the device. Okay, and there can be like certain squares within that have a concentrated smell in it. Say like Hershey's candy bars, or anything from Hershey's, any kind of Hershey chocolate product can be in one square. Okay, another company, Coca-Cola, they can have like a little square to give you the smell of their drink. Burger King, their hamburger smell. I mean, it would require getting up with people that can get the hamburger smell, the meat smells, whatever's out there, any kind of food product or whatever, anything, or even perfume companies that have a wonderful smelling perfume. They can have a square within this sheet, little sheet that you just stick in your device, and there will be an app connected up to it. Okay, and each time a certain commercial plays, it will activate that square and shoot out that smell. I mean, it's complicated, it is, but it's not. I mean, once it's all said and done, I mean, it's no more complicated than anything else that's out there. I mean, I have been watching all kinds of innovative videos and things like that, and from what I've seen created, this is nothing. This is like a walk in the park. It's almost a no-brainer. All you got to do is have the program people, the apps creators and things like that, get them on board, get everybody on board, get the right type of, electronics and all that type of thing involved, and you can do it. I mean, it's, I don't have the knowledge to do this, but I know I got enough knowledge to know that it can be done. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and it's just, every time I turn around. I mean, I've even got ideas for Christmas tree holograms for, oh my gosh, you name it. It's just like, exploding in my head, and it's like, how am I going to be able to, express this, and, and how am I ever going to be able to make money off of it? I don't know. But I mean, it'd be nice, to actually get paid for your ideas and stuff. So, I mean, I'm trying, but I don't know. I mean, even if somebody steals it, I guess I'd have to live with that, but maybe not. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.